He hit me about the concert, gave me a date on it, gave my word, I'll be there.
Right, it's supposed to be on Thursday, February 13th. Pretty big lineup. I'm assuming that you were doing it for free?
Yeah.
And I'm assuming everyone else was doing it for free also.
I'm pretty. But I'm pretty. I mean,
yeah.
You charge a nigga to come home from jail, you a slob.
Right.
He hit me up about the concert, gave me a date, and I gave my word that I'd be there. So, it's set for Thursday, February 13th, with a pretty big lineup. I'm assuming you were doing it for free? Yeah. And I'm guessing everyone else was performing for free too? I mean, come on, if you're fresh out of jail, you're an SL, right? This whole situation with 50 Cent and Big Meech keeps getting messier, and now there's a new player in the mix, Lil Boosie. And let's just say, he made things even hotter. 50 Cent and Boosie are now clashing head-on. 50's calling Boosie out for betrayal, and now Boo is getting the snitch label, just like folks have been calling Big Meech one. And if you know 50, you know he doesn't play when he feels crossed. He keeps all the receipts and knows exactly how to take his ops down when the time comes. 50's been standing firm when it comes to this Big Meech drama, but now he's dragging Boosie into it, all because Boo thought it was a good idea to get close to Big Meech after everything that went down. I couldn't go against them cause they ARG, you know? I couldn't back out after giving my word. He ain't got no co-paperwork, so I just couldn't turn my back on him, Boosie said. But here's where things get wild. Boosie's now being called a snitch, just like Big Meech, and the streets don't take that lightly. What's crazy is that Boosie has been the main one calling out so-called snitches in the industry. He went at Charleston White, scrapped an entire project with T.I. over rumors that T.I. was an informant, and we all saw how Rick Ross learned the hard way. Boosie just made an enemy he might not be ready for. And 50? He's coming at him from every angle, making it clear he's not letting this slide. He's pushing the Big Meech is a snitch narrative hard, and now Boosie is caught in the middle of it. Boosie tried to clear it up, saying he wasn't paid for that performance and only showed up because he gave his word. But let's keep it real, whether he got paid or not isn't even the issue. The real problem is that 50 feels like Boosie switched sides, and if you know 50, you know he doesn't take that lightly. This beef goes deeper than just Boosie, though. 50's been on Big Meech's case ever since he got out early. Meech was sentenced to 30 years but somehow walked free after 18, and you already know that raised eyebrows in the streets. 50's been calling him out ever since and isn't backing down. Now, here's where it gets even messier. A lot of this drama circles back to Tammy Cowens, Meech's former business partner. Word is, she flipped and started working with the feds after Meech got locked up. And get this, Meech actually gave her the rights to his life story while he was inside. But the allegations? They say Meech was feeding her info that she then passed to the feds, getting people jammed up left and right. So, when 50 linked up with Tammy to produce the BMF show, things got awkward real fast. Now there's even talk of her exposing everything in a tell-all docuseries. 50 is fully backing her on this, and that's why he's not letting Meech off the hook. Now, here's where things hit a whole new level. According to a prison call from Dion Cuffy Gatlin, Big Meech allegedly used Tammy Cowens as a third-party informant to snitch on him and get a reduced sentence. And this isn't just some wild conspiracy, Cuffy's people have backed up his claims. Tammy reportedly signed up as a DEA informant, known officially in paperwork as CS1, Confidential Source 1. She allegedly acted as the middleman to help Meech cut his time. If this is true, that's next-level betrayal. If you rich and got power, you can't be a snitch? Man, Meech a snitch. Everybody knows Meech snitched, Cuffy said. I ain't going against my own. What Cuffy got a lie for? And it gets even worse, while Meech was still locked up, he was apparently still running things on the outside. Cuffy claimed that Meech set him up through Tammy. The alleged deal was this. Meech brokered a deal where Cuffy picked up $100,000 worth of snow from a source Meech recommended, and right after the deal went down, the feds swooped in. And this is after Cuffy allegedly gave Meech a whole $1 million to pay ransom for J-Bo. If that's not cold-blooded, I don't know what is. Meech took the money but didn't have enough to pay Cuffy back. But Tammy Cowens wasn't just playing informant, she was making moves in other ways too. Word is, she had an affair with Atlanta DEA agent Keith Cromer. And y'all, it wasn't just some fling. Cromer reportedly arranged at least $212,000 in payments for Tammy. So, while Meech was behind bars, Tammy was out here collecting checks on the side. And 50 Cent? He's been putting all of this out there, not holding back at all. Of course, after all this drama, Big Meech had to say something. The snitch allegations were getting too serious, and they were wrecking his reputation. So, Meech finally spoke out, claiming he never snitched, never cooperated with the feds, and basically saying the streets had it all wrong. I wasn't even gonna address this because I'm not letting nobody trick me off the streets. But I never folded, never told, and never will. Death before dishonor, always, Meech said. But 50 wasn't buying it. He came through straight up saying, "You set Cuffy up, ninja." Now, Boosie jumping in to defend Meech? That's only making him look worse. I mean, why defend a known snitch unless you're snitching too? The streets are already side-eyeing Boosie hard for this one, and his whole no snitching stance is looking real shaky right now. And you already know, the people had something to say. Social media went crazy over this one, and the streets are split. One comment straight up called 50 out, saying, "Wasn't 50 running around with a known snitch?" He never called him out, I wonder why. And let's be real, that's facts. 50 was tight with Tekashi 6ix9ine, one of the most infamous snitches in the game, but we never saw this same energy from him. So what's really the difference? Another person said, going to war for a dude who just got out of jail and whose past is all he's got. I don't get it at all. Big Meech's entire legacy is built on his past, and with these snitching rumors flying around, his street cred is barely hanging on. So why is Boosie risking his own rep to stand by him? It just doesn't add up. Now, I gotta ask y'all, is 50 Cent keeping it real, or is he just being petty like always? And why is Boosie going so hard defending someone with these allegations? And let's be real, do y'all think Meech really snitched, or is this all just smoke? Sound off in the comments and let me know what you think. And while you're at it, smash that like button, hit that subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on what's going down. And check out the next video on your screen, trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next.